Hey guys, what's going on? It's Nando, and it's been a while since I've made a video, and especially a new video on a different product. I apologize to you guys if I've been a little MIA, but life happens, and in the meantime, while life was happening, some good and some bad, this right here in front of us is part of the good. So I was able to get this Xperia Xperia XZ Premium. Now leave it to Sony to always come up with some weird naming system for their phones, because it can't just be Xperia Z6 or Z7, but whatever. We'll talk about that in another video if you want to. But in front of us we have the Xperia XZ Premium. And the Premium is what Sony feels is all about the screen, because the XZ non-premium does not have a 4K screen, but the XZ Premium does. So let's go ahead and unbox the phone, see what it looks like. Go ahead and be amazed by its massive bezels, because if you're watching this video, I'm sure you've already seen or read about this phone, and yes, Sony loves their bezels. So let's go ahead and unbox it and see what we've got inside. That's a tight fit right there, and that's what she said. Boom. So I decided to go with the chrome color. I got this on Amazon, and I'm gonna leave it in the link in the description below. At the time of this video, the company I bought it through on Amazon had the like kind of chrome silver, like a midnight black type thing, and like a pink one. So I thought that the chrome silver was going to look pretty sweet. I had an all black phone with the SA Plus. I've got a bluish silver one with the HTC U11. So let's go ahead and do just some silver. Now, I have not had a Sony phone since I believe the 5 compact. I don't think I had the regular size 5. I definitely enjoyed Sony's compact line. Just a smaller phone with no compromises. I wish that they brought that back. I think a lot of people enjoyed that as well. But yeah, I haven't had a Sony phone since that, and I'm excited for this phone, and kind of the difference in, between this phone and what we see mainstream right now, like Galaxy S8, HTC U11 is making a little bit of comeback, obviously the iPhone, Google, LG, and then there's Sony. And we know that Sony has a horrible market in the United States. Carriers don't carry their phone. T-Mobile did, they don't do now. And if you're looking to get a Sony phone, you're gonna have to ship it from overseas or buy it through Amazon, which is not an issue. But pricing is a massive issue when it comes to Sony devices. Sony refuses to reduce the pricing. They continue to offer a premium price for lately not so premium build and features, and you just can't compete with the likes of Samsung and Apple, and even those guys like LG, OnePlus, etc., that are offering great phones, flagship phones, for even less than what Apple and Samsung offer theirs. So I got this guy, like I said, off of Amazon. However, I got it for $650. And like I said, please check out the link in the description, because for $650, I think that this phone is definitely worth paying attention to. With that being said, this is the international model. This one right here has dual SIM, and the fingerprint sensor or scanner should be functioning out of the box. So really no reason why you should get the US version, unless you're stuck to a specific carrier. But this is a GSM phone, so T-Mobile fans like myself, AT&T people out there, we can use these type of phones or GSM carriers. So enough rambling, let's go ahead and plop it out. I'm not even gonna say much about it yet. It's just a solid, hefty, good feeling phone. I mean, I don't know what else to say besides, like, yeah, these bezels are massive. I mean, borderline comical, if not just completely comical. I mean, I don't know, it serves no purpose, honestly, unless you plan on keeping your finger here and like here, because if you go a little bit up, boom, then you cover up the speakers. There's really no reason why these bezels should be here. So yeah, but in terms of how it feels great, man. It feels fantastic. Now this phone should be able to stand up on its own. Boom, as you can see, because the top and the bottom are real flat, and then it just curves off around the sides. So the sides here are completely rounded, completely curved, and this is going to be a fingerprint magnet like no other. If you guys thought that the HTC 11 was a fingerprint magnet, then just wait till I get back to you guys in regards to this one. Now, just overview real quick about the outside of the phone. We've got the power button here on the side, typical Sony. They like to put it where your finger or thumb usually lies if you're right-handed. Left-handed people, I'm sorry. Above that, you've got the volume rocker. So does not feel clicky, kind of mushy, so that's a little disappointing. Power button's got a little more click, but the volume rocker is mushy. And then Sony has been rocking this dedicated camera button for quite a while. So props to Sony for doing this, because that's something that I feel like most people enjoy. That's a little bit clickier, but also pretty mushy. So as of right now, the right side of the phone has the camera button, the power button, and the volume rocker. The left-hand side of the phone has nothing except for where you would put your dual SIM and your SD card to expand the storage. So that's it. The top of the phone has your headphone jack, and the bottom of the phone has your USB-C. I believe that's like a microphone, just like that up top. The back of the phone has obviously their camera and their flash. Now this phone, like I said, is the international version. The front of the phone, by the way, has two front-facing speakers, a front-facing camera, and I'm assuming this guy right here, I don't know too much about it yet, is probably a sort of sensor of some kind, and I'll get back to you guys on that. I didn't do too much research on this phone before purchasing it. I kind of wanted this phone to be a bit of an exciting experience for me, because I haven't had a Sony phone in a while. When opening the box up, we've got here we go. So because it's international, you got the international wall outlet, so this is going to be useless to me. And you've got headphones from Sony. Now, if you guys have a spare wall charger of some kind, you can buy it on Amazon, Qualcomm, or other guys, because this is not going to do anything for you unless you slap on a converter or whatever adapter to make it work with your regular US or wherever you are located, you know, your current. But it does not come with typical US wall charger, because it's an international version. Inside the box, we've got literature and what else? Do we even have a SIM card adapter? It does not look like we have a SIM card adapter, so I'm not even going to bother unboxing the literature. And that's it for the Sony Xperia XZ Premium. I don't know why, but I keep wanting to say ZX Premium, but this is the XZ Premium, and I will definitely be doing more videos on this phone. Typical Nando style reviews consist of battery life reviews, early impressions / likes and dislikes, also things to consider. So I like to go battery life review, give you guys some screenshots, some hands-on experience, how I'm using it with Wi-Fi, without Wi-Fi, what you can expect. Then I like to follow up with things to consider, And then finally, after a week or two with the device, then I do a final review, likes and dislikes, and that's just a real honest, hey, look, this is what I like and this is what I don't like. And now ask questions and decide for yourself. I'll also go ahead and do a comparison between the Sony and the HTC U11. I still have this phone. I do not have my S8 Plus anymore. I still have my iPhone 7 Plus. So if you'd like to see a comparison video, what I like and dislike in regards to this phone, the Sony Xperia XZ Premium and the iPhone 7 Plus, let me know. Otherwise, I'm just probably going to do it with the HTC U11. Now, in regards to specs, guys, most of you should know already, but I'll just read off a little bit that's on the box. This does come with 4 GB of RAM, the latest and greatest Qualcomm Snapdragon 835. It is IPS 6568 certified, so you can go ahead and have it drop in your bathtub, toilet seat, go under the pool for a little bit, you know, that type of thing. 5.5-inch screen, 4K resolution, but, and that's a big but, it only pushes out 1080p unless the content that you are viewing is in 4K. It has a 13 megapixel front-facing camera, it has a 19 megapixel rear-facing camera, and it is USB-C with a 3230 milliamp hour battery pack. 64 gigabytes of internal storage, NFC, yada yada, and comes with current Android Nougat. And there you have it, guys. Sony Xperia XZ Premium, and I am excited to check it out. Let me know what you guys want me to focus on in future videos. If you haven't subscribed, please consider doing so. Like always, stay geeky, and don't forget to drop a thumbs up. It was Nando. I'm out. Peace, guys.